There's a couple of them. I'll put the picture of the one I use. I don't use the one that's like flat, and I also don't use the one that's like rubbery. It's the one that's just like a round brush, you know. I'm just gonna check the sound real quick. Check. Sorry, this isn't gonna be like close-up whispering, but a close-up whispering video is coming very soon. Actually, depending on the order of how I upload things, but I'm gonna film one soon. Okay, I'm gonna take this off now just so I can be more comfortable. Let's do makeup. Actually, let me fix these. It's interesting because I was looking, I'm not like super into horoscopes and the zodiac and everything. The zodiac killer interests me, but that's not what I'm talking about. Like zodiac, and it's like fun to look into, and it's interesting because I'm a Taurus, and every time that like I'm really into a certain, am I hearing things? Am I having a stroke? Oh my god. Every time I'm into a really certain YouTuber, I realize that they're also Taurus, and I'm like, oh my god, what, there has to be something here, right? Or maybe it's like an innate, well no it's not, because I don't realize they're a Taurus until like later. Also, I feel like I can vibe out a Taurus. Like, Adele seems like a Taurus to me, and I didn't know that until I googled it, and then I realized she's a Taurus. And, yeah. There's another Taurus that I'm like super obsessed with. I can't think of it. Is it Robert Pattinson? Robert Pattinson is a Taurus, which makes a lot of sense to me because he's very neurotic and kind of insane, but also really funny and hot, like me. Okay, anyways, let's talk Olivia Rodrigo. There are so many memes, and I know you've seen them, regarding, like, I just also, like, I have sunscreen and shit on my face. Also, look at my nails. Oh my god, shit. My nails, my beautiful Natalie. Shout out Natalie. She, did my nails. She just took off my pink ones and I wanted something green. So, we did that. Super fun. What was I talking about? Robert Pattinson? No. I literally don't know. Oh, Olivia. I know you've seen the memes of, like, and in fact, I just saw an article. I didn't read the article, but I saw an article of like, why are millennials obsessed with Olivia Rodrigo? And honestly, I don't know if it gave any good information. Oh no, I did read. It wasn't an article. It was like a Snapchat story, like read through, like article, and it just like it didn't give me any information. So I was like, okay, this is a waste of time. But honestly, and then I see a lot of like brands and like magazines or like, oh my god, millennials listening to like Olivia Rodrigo, and it's like making fun of like older people and like people like pretending to be younger, whatever, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I literally don't know what to do right now. I don't think I'm gonna do a dramatic look today. I did a blue eye the other day that like took a lot of energy. I want to do purple, but I don't really have the purples that I want. So I'm just gonna do like a normal, like, you know, classic, like, whatever. Okay, foundation. And so I see these things, and to me, like, the marketer in me is like, okay, this is totally like paid advertising. And I think her PR machine, like, no shade, but her PR machine and like her music label and everything, okay, like they're on it, okay, you know what I mean? Like, good for her. Even like back when driver's license came out, I mentioned this in the previous video. I was like, hold on, pause. My brush is disgustingly dirty. Okay, resume. I need a mirror. I can't move. Oh my god. Okay, found it. When that song came out, I was like, oh, I love it. And then I was like, oh my god, everybody's obsessed with it. How interesting. And then I was seeing so many celebrities. This is before I followed a bunch of celebrities. And I saw like so many of them post listening to like screenshot like on their Instagram story. They were posting the song. Like the first one that comes to mind is like Hailey Bieber. And I was like, okay, why are all these celebrities? But like I get it, it's a really good song, but it all just seemed very sus to me. And I have a good nose for marketing. Not for all marketing. And I was like, it's all PR, like it's all paid advertising. And so, honestly, I'm like, that's what it is. Like, obviously she's very talented and I'm obsessed. I love it. But all of the, like, attention and everything, like all the magazine covers, all the everything, like it's just pure amazing marketing. And I applaud them, honestly. I love it. I think that her team is doing, I don't know if that blocks the mic. I think her team is doing an amazing job at getting her, like, at getting that visibility out there and blah, blah, blah. And the memes are a really great way to, like, get people to listen. Because, like, let's say somebody hasn't even heard of her, and then they're looking at these memes, they're like, okay, well, who is this Olivia Rodrigo? And then they listen, like, oh, she's good, and like, oh, she's like trendy, she's fun, or whatever. I don't know. All of that aside, let's talk about the album. Because this millennial, technically, I think a lot of times, depending on the, like, website or article, I could be considered Gen Z, but I don't consider myself Gen Z. I graduated high school in 2013. Fun fact, I don't know how fun that is. Oh my god, did I just give away my age? Well, I think you guys know my age. 21, of course. What now? Let me do my brows. I think I'll do my brows so I can clean them up a little. So, like, I skipped kindergarten. Like, I went straight to first grade because I was a genius. That's me being dramatic, but it's also, like loosely based on the truth. Like, I knew way too much, so I didn't have to waste my time in preschool or kindergarten. So I just went straight to first grade. And when I was in first grade, fun fact, I was also spending some time in the secondary classes because I was that advanced. I wish that would have continued, like, for the rest of my life, but I guess my genius just kind of stunted. It just peaked in elementary school. I don't know. But yeah, like I was saying, let me move this. Like I was saying, my back hurts. Wow, this looks great. Yeah, I really feel that I relate to this girl. Now, I don't know what it is, and I joke about this all the time, even before the, like, memes were coming out of, like, oh, like, millennials listening to, or, like, geriatric people listening to Olivia Rodrigo. I would always joke. I tell my friends, I tell my sister, I'm like, she makes me feel young. And, again, not that I'm old, but I feel like a teenager again. Not that, like, I want to be a teenager again, but there's some bits that I'd love to, like, experience again. I don't know, like, there's something about, like, having a crush in high school that's, like, incomparable to any other. I don't know what it is, but, like, I don't really have crushes on people, and I think it's because I don't, like, see people. Like, the only people I see are my friends, and I don't have crushes on my friends. So, like, you know, like, I don't have a job where oh, that's so sad. Like, I'm not going, like, school, like, you go to school every day, so, like, you see people, you start to crush on people. But, like, that to me, like, I miss crush culture. Oh my god, crush culture, Conan Gray. That's another artist who I feel like I'm way too old to be listening to, but whatever. Let me do this brow. But, like, I miss having crushes. It's just such a fun, like, I don't know, experience. And it's not even necessarily, like, I want a boyfriend. It's like, I love just having crushes on people. In fact, I despise the idea of having a boyfriend. That sounds so harsh. I don't know if that's true, but I get grossed out. I don't know. I don't like getting hit on. I know some people are like, oh, it's flattering. I don't like getting hit on. I don't like it when men compliment me. Like, on something that's physical. Like, if they're like, oh my god, you're so funny. I know that. Thank you. But if they're like, oh, damn, your ass. Like, it literally makes me want to throw up. It's the worst thing. Like, that's not my love language. My love language is not compliments. I think it's gifts. It's acts of, fuck. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. I think it's acts of, fuck, I don't remember what it is. I'm literally, like, going off on a, like, whatever. But I hate getting hit on. I hate. And like, when it starts to become anything more than just, like, a little faraway crush, then I hate it. Like, I get bored. It's fun. That's how I am. This is so sad. Let me just, like, quickly talk about me on Tinder. Like, if a guy starts to show any interest in me, I, like, am bored. That's so sad. And I have, like, played myself so many times like that. I should do story time on Tinder because that's a whole other thing. These are this. I'm trying to not block the mic when I'm, like, doing this. Okay. Yeah, so I love having crushes. Like, I miss high school crushes. I had some crushes in college because, like, oh, this cute guy in my class, whatever. Those are fun too, but there's something about a high school crush because it feels like it's the end of the world. Everything in high school is like it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's do or die because your emotions are so high. And I love that. It's like, I kind of miss that. I felt like if one bad thing happened, it felt like the end of the world, which is, like, so not true, but that's how I felt in high school. And, my eyebrows look a little crazy right now, but chill out. I fix that. I feel like it's been such a moment. Like, I haven't allowed myself to fully do, like, a rant like this, like I used to. Because I think that back in the day, I used to do more rants on here. Like, random, letting my brain just... Anyways, Rodrigo. So Olivia Rodrigo brings me back to, like, high school. But, like, not even just, like, my personal high school experience. More of, like, just the idea of being young and, like, I don't know, you know. If you know, you know. So, that's how I feel about that. The album, let's start with Brutal, the very first song on the album. Brutal is amazing. One of my absolute favorite songs of this album. Oh my god, do you hear that? I don't have any boogies, I promise. I was just itchy. Yeah, Brutal. Oh my god, Brutal. Let me do that. Okay. I think I need to move forward a little bit. No. I just dropped something. It's okay, I don't think I needed it. Okay. I have to hold this, damn it. Yeah, it's amazing. It's fun. It's crazy. I love that it's the opening number. I love that it's the opening song because it's just kind of, like, super, like, fun and, like, I don't know. It's a really cool. I like to describe it as, like, an angsty girl, like an angsty teenage girl song, and I live for that. Like, I live for, like, angry teenage girl. Like, I was an angry teenage girl. Well, I wasn't that angry, but, like, in my mind, I was, like, super, like, angsty and emo, you know? But I love it. I think it's so fun. The song itself is just, like, super fun and, like, you know? Okay. My camera stopped recording. I don't remember what I was saying. But yes, the intro to Brutal itself, it's kind of like Good For You. When Good For You came out, I was like, oh, this is so fun, because this is like a rock and roll, but, like, you know, it's a different the songwriting on the whole album. I love it. I really do. And I genuinely really like how Brutal goes into Traitor. Because at the end of Brutal, it's like, I don't even know where to start. It's kind of like, okay, there's so much to say, I don't know where to start. And then she just goes in with a bam, Traitor, which is so, it's one of the best songs on this album. It's so well written. Oh, wow. Look at me, a music reviewer. I went from reviewing movies to music. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm looking for. I just took out my concealer. I don't know where I put it. Okay, whoops. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna use this bright ass concealer. But yeah, so I think Traitor is so freaking good. It's so like sad and beautiful and like raw. It's very like, it has that beautiful singer-songwriter feel. And it's just a really good song. And I love it. And I cry to it. So there's that. It's beautiful. And then what's next? I think Driver's License is after that. Oh, I should probably look at the... Let me look. I found someone more exciting. I've also been singing the album, like, non-stop. Yeah, it goes into Driver's License. And, of course, I'm not even gonna... Like, Driver's License is best, amazing. One of my favorite, like, sad girl pop ballads of this, not pop ballad, I guess it is like a pop ballad, love, sad song. It's one of my favorite of like, from years, like, of the, what am I saying? It's one of my favorite ballads to come out in years. It's just, it's perfect. After that is One Step Forward and Three Steps Back. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the one that's like based on New Year's Day by Taylor Swift. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But anyways, I really like this song. It's not one of my like top songs that I'm constantly replaying, but I really like her songwriting in general, and it's a really good song. I think it feels really raw and really emotional, so it's really nice. After that is Deja Vu and then Good For You, which, like I said, these are the singles we've already heard. I already talked about these. And, so amazing. They're, like, not skips ever. Deja Vu is one of my absolute favorite songs. Okay. Yes, so those two songs, amazing. Good For You is probably my favorite song on this album. It is. That's my statement. Enough For You. Okay, this song is so beautiful. And it makes me really, like, sad. And I think this one, like, I feel this one on a deeper level. I feel it as in, like, it's just a song that's talking about how, like, you do something because you just want to be enough for someone, and you do these things because you think that that'll make them like you more, and it doesn't work. Like, I like the line where she's like, I read all of your self-help books, so you would think that I was smart. It's like, hello, haven't we all done something that is, like, not... haven't we all done something to, like, try and impress someone, you know? Oh my gosh. I really need that pencil. Whatever. I'm grown. I hate myself. Okay. And, like... and it, like... I don't know. This song particularly really... like, I get it. relationship, maybe it's a friendship, maybe it's an almost relationship, maybe it's whatever it is. Like, when somebody just kind of like leaves you, you're like, okay, well they found someone better. Like it sucks. Like, I wasn't that person for you, but like I wanted to be that, but I just never was, you know. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. I'm like doing the most with my brows right now, and I don't even like them that much right now. I really need to set them like with powder. Before I do my concealer, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. Hopefully I don't lose all my shit for that too. I don't know what to do. I just have like a couple palettes here. I didn't get any crazy palettes. These are just like my everyday ones. I really like this one. It has just like basic ass shades that you could use all the time. As well as this like NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. It's got a good mix of things. Just gonna do like a smoky brown. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna use this like chocolate brown right here. Yeah. Enough for you is like, yes. After that is another one of my favorites, Happier. I love Happier because to me it's like, it makes sense. It's like when you're young and you're like immature or whatever, right? You can be old and mature and still feel this way. But like, I think we always ultimately, like, yeah, we know we're supposed to, there's a whole thing of like, oh, if you love someone, like, you'll be happy for them, you know, even if they're not with you, or, you know, the whole thing, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know what, yeah, I guess so, but in the end, like, you know, sometimes we're salty and we're like it, the song essentially says, like, I hope you're happy, but not happier, just not happier. It's like, yeah, I hope you're happy, but, like, I just don't want you to be as happy as you were with me. Like, I still want to be the best, you know? And I think that that's very relatable. When you try to take the high road and you're like, okay, yeah, you're right, good for him. Like, I hope he's happy, but low-key, I hope he's not happier. She also says, like, find someone great, but don't find no one better, which I also agree. And it's like very honest, and I like that. I like the honesty in this album. I'm gonna take this and it's like a very dark shadow here, I think. I guess I'll take this darker brown here and like see what I do here. Yeah, I like the honesty and all of that. So I love Happier. What is next? Oh. Jealousy is, I keep saying this, but it's one of my favorite songs. I think it's cool. It's got a different kind of a, like, sound. It's not like a ballad. It's so cool. It's just like a cool vibe. And I love the lyrics because I think everyone, like, at some point, you know, you feel jealous even though you know you're not supposed to. Like, you know, and I think especially as a teenage girl, I know that, like, I would constantly compare myself to others. Thankfully, Instagram wasn't, like, that big when I was in high school. I remember, like, freshman, sophomore, junior, like, Instagram wasn't really, like, what it is now at all. I didn't even really use Instagram. Like, I think I had it as a photo editing app. Like, I used it to edit pictures. But, like, it wasn't a social network when I was in high school. And thank God, because, like, it's so toxic for young girls. Like, growing up, it's toxic for anyone. And, like, I can't imagine, like, growing up with that would do. So I think it's a good commentary on the Instagram culture. Because the song says, like, I think too much about kids who don't know me. It's true, because you compare your lives to celebrity, they're on vacation, oh cool, blah blah blah, and it's like, you don't even know these people, so stop. But sometimes you can't help it, but you gotta catch yourself and stop doing that. Oh my god, almost dropped this. So I really like jealousy. Again, it's just like honest, and I like that. Gotta think too much about kids who don't know me. And the last two songs are Favorite Crime and Hope You're Okay. I really like Favorite Crime. It's good. My sister really likes it. It's not my favorite. Like, I think it's well written, and I like it. I think I just can't connect to it as much. But it's very good. And the last one is absolutely beautiful, and it breaks my heart. Hope You're Okay. It's just a beautiful, like, song, and I think it really is, like, a lot of people don't live in loving households, and they don't have all this, support, and I don't know, it's sad when you see what some people grow up with, and it's like, oh, I hope you're okay. Like, I don't really know you that well, but I hope that you're okay. Whatever, it's gonna be beautiful, like, positive, love-spreading song. Yeah, okay. That's the album, babes, and I'm, like, barely not even halfway done with my makeup. I really talked a lot, huh? The things you did. I hope I was your favorite crime. Okay. I'm going to now conceal. Conceal, don't feel. Don't let them in. Be the girl you always have to be. Okay. Oh my god, my back. Let me stretch. I don't know what I'm gonna do with, like, uploading this video. It's gonna take so long if it's super long. We'll see. Editing is gonna be a pain. The things I do for you. Let me do this first. Actually, yeah, I'll do this. No, I'm gonna conceal first, and then I could do a really nice crisp line. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. I have to use my really gross brush again. Oh, don't tell me I misplaced that shit, too. Okay, where am I putting stuff? Like, I'm like putting things some. Oh my god, it's right in front of me. Okay. It's hard with my. If I didn't have my nails, I would just kind of. But I can't with my nails. So I have to use this really gross, dirty brush. But then I'll kind of. I don't know if you can hear me. It's hard to with my nails, so I have to use this gross and extremely dirty brush. It like doesn't even blend that well because of how dirty it is. What is your favorite song on the album? And how do you feel about the album overall? I really like it. I feel like the album is short though. It's like too short. I just want more music from her. Okay. That's this. That's my like pre-blending before I go in with my bigger brush. Yeah, good vibes. I think that I'm very into her and I love everything she's doing. I saw that they did like wish I was there. That looked cool. Okay, we just kind of blend things out with the other side. Then I'm just gonna blend with this side on here. Okay. I do like to highlight up here though. Okay. Oh, my hair is coming out. This is what we have so far. I'm gonna set with my powder. Now I have been using cream blush, but I think I'm gonna use my powder blush today, which is a little bit out of character because I've been obsessed with cream blush. But I don't know, I'm just feeling a good powder today. I don't want it to be too dewy, I guess I want it to be a little bit more matte. Okay, kind of over my brows as well. Okay. First I'm going to do my bronzer, because I really want to use that to shape where the blush is going to go. But yeah, what else? What else? Should I talk about being a teenager again, or what? What, like, topics would you like to hear my thoughts on? Because I'm down to just kind of ramble. I mean, yeah, I can talk about, like, movies and shows, but, like, just random topics. Like, the whole topic of having crushes. Does anyone else feel the same way of, like, you're not interested when somebody's interested in you? Because that's just who I am. Which is so bad. It's kind of shitty, and it's also, I feel like it's a little self-destructive. And, like, the more someone doesn't want me, the more I want them, which is, like, ugh, so toxic. So masochistic. Oh my gosh, a little hair. Okay. Okay. Oh, this looks absolutely horrendous. Let me fix it real quick. Or I don't know if I did way too much or like what the. No, I don't. That is exactly what I did. I like to contour with this, what is it? The freaking Pro Concealer. LA Girl, whatever. But before I knew it, I had already powdered my face, so I didn't want to use cream on top of that. Let me just like do that, and let me put a little bit of bronzer on again. Wherever my bronzer brush is. Oh. There we go. You know, just a little. Now I'm gonna use my bright ass blush. I need to buy different blushes, but I just have this bright ass blush, but it looks good on my skin tone. And doesn't look too crazy once I blend it with the bronzer. I feel like I have some story times that I could do. They're not like super juicy, but they're kind of just fun to talk about. And I think that I could do some story times on that. But like doing my makeup or something so that it feels a little bit more casual. For example, actually no, I don't want to talk about that. Okay, I'm gonna put a little blush on here. Okay, I'm just gonna put on like my eye, like my mascara and lashes. And I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. I just did my eyes. Oh shit, I think I just. Oh, it's fine. I just put my mascara and some lashes. I did a little liner. Lastly, I'm gonna do my lips. But first, actually, let me. Oh, yeah, let's do that. I don't know how I'm gonna style my hair, low-key. As in, like, my front pieces. I could do, like, curtain bang vibes, or I could, like, I don't know. I'm doing these two Nyx Lip Liners. This is in the color Cocoa and in the color Natural. So, let's, oh my god, I don't even know what to do right now. I'm just gonna put them in my hair. I'm gonna align the outer lip with the outer lip. Oh, gross. I'm gonna line the outside with. I'm gonna line with Cocoa. And you know me, I love to overline. And I like to kind of create a rounded top lip. I don't like a pointed. I do have kind of a pointy Cupid's bow, but I like to round it. And then I just kind of follow the line down. And that's it. And then I use the light color on the inside. And I like to blend that in. It's a very like nice nude. And I put it over the liner as well. I go ahead and put just a little bit of, this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Stockholm. I've been using Stockholm since I was in high school. can't wait till these are healed so I can put new earrings in. Like on my second and third holes. Isn't this top so cute? And this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was chill. Let me know if you want more videos like this. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you, love you, love you.